A 2-decker, 4th-rate Think Nelson on the Agamemnon. More Daka. Oh, you said Daka. Very good. Right, let's have you following this bad boy, and then Sindus, you just head over here, buddy old chap or thing or bean, and join the fun. Meanwhile, the Cerberus will continue doing what the Cerberus does. Roars loudly. And is hopefully still in range. So we are healing right now. So come on, fire! Your guns are loaded. Fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Come on. Guys. Fire! He's right there. Shoot him! He's just got a second volley off. We're in range. There you go. However, I think we're going to go long shot now. And in fact, I'm going to switch on AI so you can just deal with your own fight while the reinforcements are on their way in. It's going to take you a while to arrive. In fact, you know what? No AI. Chain shot. Nope, we're out of range. That was grape shot. Chain shot. That's what I want. Come on. There you go. Fire. Wow, that was a really bad shot. You did not hit him once. The hell, guys? I was trying to present them as thin a target as possible. Didn't really work. Let's drop your sails. He's raising his to try and escape. This cannot be allowed. Right, so the little gunboat's arrived. The Santa Rojas with 110 crew. We have 258. How good are we at boarding? We're actually fairly decent. And our group is quite a long way away. We can sail like here. So that we have the wind behind us as much as possible. Turn, turn, turn. So we need to be careful of getting into close to these two. Because I am very sorry to report that you thought the Centurion was good. Yeah, well, they also have a 2-decker. In fact, they have 2 of them. So we are very much outgunned here, which is not great. 500 crew on each. How much do we have in the Centurion? 500. So they are basically the same as the Centurion. Although I have to say our ship looks a lot cooler. They have weird colours. I wonder if the colours are like part of a national uniform, because these are like more of a reddish colour, while the British ones are very much a yellow. Or if that is just the type of wood used. How goes the game? Was super interested when I heard you got it. Love Age of Sail. Shame I had to work late and only just got home. No worries, McHappy Face. And yeah, I'm liking this so far. We've only done the tutorial, which we won. That being said, I've now played the tutorial 3 times. And that was my first victory. And even then it was a victory in inverted commas, but that was more because of a bug. We would have won it. As a post captain, the 68s were much desired slots because they saw a lot more action than the big ships. Upshot, 68s tended to have really good captains. I think it's the wood. British ships used oak from England and North America. Spanish ships used wood from the forest in Spain proper. Yeah, it must be. Kind of cool that they model that in, though, right down to the colour of the wood being used. Like, I knew the Ultimate Series was going to be, like, spot on in terms of those kind of details, but still, that still impresses me. So the Cerberus is about to become a 2 against 1. I am wondering if we want to start heading back towards the squadron, because the squadron is a fair ways away. Which way am I turning at the moment? I'm turning this way, so we could go all the way around. Except when we come to face this way, we're going to be very, very slow. But hopefully we have momentum on our side. And we can just keep on spinning around. So let's full sail. We're going to go cross reach, try and get back to the squadron. Their guy is currently going pretty much straight in. Oh no, they're from here. They're also going across. We are a little bit closer. So we should be a tad quicker. I think I'm going to need to come around behind him. I'm going to need to go around this way. And our sails have definitely taken a little bit of a hit. Then again, so theirs. So we've got lateen sails, we have square sails. See, I know the names. Some of them, anyway. Two against one is not good odds, especially when these two ships are completely equal. This one's a lot smaller, granted, but he's going to be a lot more nippy, I suspect. And we have these two, which are really dangerously close. Alright, we're now sailing right into the wind. Keep turning! Turn, you dogs! This is where if I was in my topper, I'd be pumping the rudder like, turn! 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 Oh. Is it called a tiller on a small boat? It might be called a tiller on a small boat. Also, toppers are the most fun ships. Anyone who says otherwise is just wrong. Rigging shock. Yeah, their ship's not looking too hot right now. If we manage to reload before we get away, then I might just turn slightly so we can get another pop-off. That was a really good salvo. Makes up for some of the previously poor attempts that they've been undertaking. That, unfortunately, was also a good salvo. We are not sailing in a good direction right now. Can we just get one really quick, solid salvo off? They're putting up full sails. This is going to be a really good opportunity. Oh, there comes the final turn. Turn! Yes, fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Beautiful. 3 crew. You killed 3 crew. The hell were you even aiming at? Looked it up. Tiller is apparently the American term while the rudder stock is English. Huh, okay. Well, it does have a bit of armour. More than the stern does, but we're going to show them the stern and run! Run! Ooh, you got a shot off. Not a very good shot, though. Run away! Run away! So we did a fair amount of damage in the, opening stages of the battle. We got a bit of their sail down. Spanish two-deckers could get between us and the Cerberus. I think that's unlikely. Especially because we're sailing with the wind, so we're going to be as fast as we possibly can be. What I'm hoping is that we get between their big ships and their little ones. Because I was kind of hoping to be running ahead of the wind. So let's have you turn a little bit more. I do like the distant roll of fire. Sounds like thunder in the distance, but it's not. Turn. Turn. Alright, so the Sindus is our lead ship. Now the question is, do I want to go toe-to-toe with their entire squadron? Or do I want to use the wind to my advantage and just keep ahead of these two and try and at least disable them? Should be fastest if we're on the quarter. Well, the coloured circle will show you where you'd be the quickest. So yeah, this side would be quicker. So let's have you turning a little bit like that. And we're going to kind of like right beside these guys. You should be able to get another volley off. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There we go. Killed a crew again. You're not doing great damage against their sails, which is very disappointing. Have a crack at them as you sail past. Feel free. See if we can get another shot off on the Mucciano. Now I do need to be a little bit careful that we don't just go careening into the Cerberus, because that would be a bit embarrassing. Because these guys are moving quite a lot quicker. Probably because of the sail damage that the Cerberus has taken. Alright, we're going to go straight between these two. Fire both broadsides at them as we go through. Although they may try to cut across my own column. Is there a way to kamikaze ships? I mean, we kind of did that during the tutorial. You just try to board someone when your ship is almost dead. And yeah, I know I should probably be furling my sails. In fact, let's do yours. The thing is, I still want these guys moving fast. Speed is still of the essence here. Unfortunately, these two are just going to be complete beasts to do any real damage to. Let's cut this close. Let's go really close into the Santa Rosa. Alright, let's... 75%. 75%, 75%. Cerberus, so turning so that you can continue to give fire in an appropriate fashion. And the Rojas has been rather badly damaged already. Luciano is going to fire at my other side, that's fine. I'd love to be able to board you, Roas, but I think I'm just going to have to sink you. Too small to really be worth my effort. Not the best gunnery I've ever seen there, guys. Let's get you guys turned so you can actually start getting some broadsides off. Centurion should be bearing up for it right now. Here we go. Go on, Centurion. Yeah! Most of the shots just bounced off. This armor is going to be problematic. I can tell this already. Roas, I think, is trying to escape. You're not going to be able to take much more of this, though. Slow you down, slow you down, slow you down. Although they seem to be pretty content to be on full sail still. Oh, come on, there's got to be a sink. Surely. It's only got sails left. Oh yeah, it's going down. That is definitely going down. And the seahorse is getting completely obliterated too. Let's have you turning towards these guys. Get a shot off if you are able, that would be nice. So that we can show our armoured side to them. Eliminate the enemy. Save the Centurion. So the Cerberus isn't even the important one, the Centurion is. Right, I don't really want to go toe-to-toe with these guys up close. So I think it's time for me to duck on out. Alright, then let's have you now facing with your right side, which is your armoured side, on them. Yeah, I saw there's going to be an Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts game as well. I have not heard anything about that one, though. Only about this. Alright, so the Sindus is not in a good place. This is a double plus on good place, in fact. I think we need to continue to go for the sink here. If we can get the Murciano out, that would be good. What's the Rojas trying to do here? What's your game plan, buddy? Keep on going after the Murciano. Kind of ignoring the two big ships, which is probably not the best idea ever. I'm wondering if their real vulnerability is going to be the sails. And you have 2,400 sail points, but at least that's not armoured. And if we can immobilize them think the rowers wants to grapple to avoid sinking. Yeah, you can't do that. Doesn't exist. He's gone. Alright, so you need to keep turning. Unfortunately, the rowers is going to be in the way of us sinking their lifeboats. And yes, that is a thing. And yes, we need to. Otherwise, those crewmen will join the big ships and then I will never be able to board them. They'll just have too many crew. So unfortunately, we need to sink the little boats. Alright, so the Merciano has surrendered. That's good. Although, as we saw before, surrendered ships can come back. Alright, now, I wonder... I don't think there's a lot that these two can do to their armor. So we can hope that we have better gunnery and try to take them out at range, even though they have a lot more guns than we do. Actually, they won't have a lot. They have maybe 20. So it's a ship and a half. Or we could try and take out the sails and... In fact, we should probably try to take the sails out of one of them to immobilize them. And then take out the other one. Like, basically separate the two away from each other. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to use you, who I'm hoping is more mobile. To pluck away at their sails. And then you will need, unfortunately, to get a little bit closer. And you'll need to go full sail, because we need the Centurion's guns here. You firing? Yes. No. Yes. Go on then, fire! Thank you. And we actually do a fair amount of damage when we hit the sails, especially with chain, so I think that this is the winning strategy here. Oof. 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 Alright, you're turning for reasons. Probably to bring more guns to bear against the Cerberus. Can we come in behind the Cerberus with the Centurion? I think we probably can. And the Centurion is heavily armoured, so hopefully can go toe-to-toe with these guys a little bit better. It's difficult to get around the bow, because they'll just turn and shoot me. And also, he seems to be a bit quicker than I am. I mean, this is part of the reason I want to take the sails out. So I hope you're ready to fire, because he's going to ram you otherwise. Stay ahead of him. You're still doing round shot at extreme range. And extreme range seems to be working for us fairly well here. So let's turn your speed down a bit, which is the same speed as what they have. Battle chasers are currently firing. He's firing at extreme range. Okay, so the Mino at least is not very accurate. I think that the Cerberus is more accurate. And so long as the Sindus can stay ahead of the Ramon and just keep popping away at his sails, I think that that's going to be a winning formula. Are you in range of... maybe. First lieutenant has been killed. Oh no! Right, if we swing around, are you in range now? No. Nope, don't, do not do that. I regret putting your sails down a little bit. Where's the seahorse? Ah, seahorse. Yeah, I've got the seahorse. I thought I was down to just 3 ships, but apparently they are the ones who are down. In fact, what you can do, seahorse, is 288 versus 233. His left side's dead. Our right side isn't. So I'm going to have you, AI, attack that. Try and board him. Or at least get into grape shot range. Need to spin around again. I really wish it was possible to make the ships like AI. So I could say, I want you to chain shot him as an AI. Like, that's your order. I think I may have gotten a little bit too close with you. Bugger. Oh, you're not full sail, that's why. Damn it. Cerberus is, but Cerberus has got damaged sails. So he's just not going to be as quick. How close? Oh dear. Yeah, these naval fields need to be a bit bigger. Or at least, like, dynamically expand. Because the ships are so hardy and they take so long to sink, you can definitely run out of ground. If you ram the enemy ship, would you damage it, or are there no mechanics for it? Yeah, you can. And I'm a little bit worried that's exactly what's about to happen here. Like, I just don't want to repeat the tutorial, which is why I'm swinging around. Centurion, you've just done nothing, really. We're so close that their marines are starting to ping away at my marines. And they have many more of them than we do. Yeah, we really need some more space. He's about to kill me here. Although, actually, my stern is... Oh no, we've taken 288 damage in the stern. I mean, we're showing him the thin side of the ship. I don't know what that's called. I mean, it's probably got a term, I just don't know what it is. So we're going to back off to about here. And now the Centurion's in the position to go after the Mino. Yeah, see, they're just sailing straight out of bounds. Since I have numerical superiority, can I ram the weakest ship to their strongest? No, because these two ships are the same strength as my strongest ship, and my little boats will just bounce off of them. It'd be like trying to ram a World War II battleship with a fishing boat. Can you please shoot him? He's in range. Shoot him! Fire! Come on! No, don't fancy it. Now the Cinders is going to come in front of the Centurion, blocking the Centurion's fire. Oh, and let's do this. If you come around this way, and then you come around this way. Disappointed you did not fire. I've had that a few times with chain shot. I don't think the chain shot range is actually as far as it seems to be. Yeah, and this is going to be the end of the Cinders. Like, he's taking so much damage. I think I was a little bit optimistic with your path. Especially as you're trying to go straight into the wind. Yeah, Mordred, that doesn't work. Can't sail into the wind. The Cinders is going to be in Cinders. I mean, I could have just continued just hanging ahead of the San Ramon forever. It's just that we ran out of water. For some reason. Cydnus. Oh yeah, it is the Cydnus. Oh yeah. Oh. If they leave the battle zone, they still take fire and damage. Yeah. The battle zone is definitely one of the buggy aspects of this game. Like, it doesn't really exist. I mean, the outside of battle zone. The only thing is your camera can't pan out there. So during the first part of the tutorial, my ships were out here somewhere. I could barely see them, still fighting. Which is how we eventually lost, even though we definitely should have won, because it was 5 against 1. Because we sank the ship rather than capturing it. Simply because I couldn't click on him to say board. And also, you couldn't actually see his, like, health. So I had no idea when his armor was down, so I could actually do the boarding action. I'm sure they'll put something to denote the battle zone, or better yet, just not have a battle zone. Although I guess if your fleets get really separated, then the battle map could potentially be huge. It's a problem that they're going to need to work out, because this is definitely not enough space. Not with how tough ships are. Come on, turn! Turn! Stop. All stop. Alright, so the Centurion is now firing against their sails. And we're just parking him here, just firing broadside after broadside. So the plan here was to basically reduce the San Ramon's sails to maybe half or so he just wasn't able to react. Because he saw how slowly the Cydnus was going compared to my other ship. So reduce the San Ramon, then just have the Mino chasing us. And then just separate the two out, and then use my numerical superiority, which we do have, to take out their heavies. But because we're so close to this battle zone, I think, or this battle edge, I think I'm just going to fast forward this. Because to do that, I'd need space to maneuver. And we're already up against the wall of the sailing. In fact, I think I'm just going to stop this here. I think this is a pretty decent overview of what you can expect from Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, actually. So it currently has 2 battles. These are playable if you want to play these yourself and prove how much better you are at naval battles compared to me. You can get the Commodore edition of Ultimate Admiral, which is available at this website, and that will give you a key to get access to the alpha build. I want to say, just personally right now, thank you very much to Games Labs for letting me stream this. I was not expecting that. I just wanted to play the game because I'm curious and I really like their series of games. So it's awesome. Like, most companies would be like, hell no. Filming an closed alpha? No. So, seriously, Game Labs, you guys are awesome. Thank you very, very much for letting me do this and for letting me show you guys what this is like, because I know that you're also big fans of the Ultimate series, because a lot of you watch the Ultimate General games. Is the music turned off? No, I turned music right down. I don't actually know if there's music during a battle. Doesn't sound like there's music during battles, just during the loading screens and the menus. Anyway, there is still like an hour of this stream to go. So what do I want to do? Not really enough time for Total War. Don't particularly want to start Hearts of Iron or anything. Although we could do some more of the Two Sicilies run. So, yeah, you know what? We're going to switch to Hearts of Iron now. Because I decided the Two Sicilies game is not over. We haven't finished. There is quite a lot still to be done, and I kind of want to do that. So we're going to switch over to Hearts of Iron, Two Sicilies now. And huzzah! And I'm going to say right now, thank you very much to YouTube. I'm going to post this up on YouTube because I want to give this game as much exposure as I can. And also, here's Rule Britannia, which I'm going to turn down a bit because that's quite loud. As someone in chat said, it is due later this year, I believe. And it is going to feature naval battles, it's going to feature amphibious battles, which is naval plus land, so your landing troops. And then also land battles. It looks like there's a campaign of some description. I don't know very much. That's obviously not in the game. Yeah, to be announced 2019. There you go. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you YouTube for watching. If you've enjoyed this, hit that like button. Oh, no, subscribe button. That's what it's called on YouTube, isn't it? Hit that subscribe button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you want to support this channel, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. And you can also join our Discord channel, which is at the link in the description below. In fact, everything I just talked about, link below. And if you want to see this stuff live and hang out with people in chat, this is not actually the sign out Marshall, this is just YouTube. This is just for YouTube. Twitch, don't go anywhere, I'm not leaving. Then you can join us live on Twitch as well, which is at twitch.tv/MordredViking. Hope to see you then. Bye, YouTube.